All right, guys, welcome back to another video. Shaman J. Here it is. Here's my MacBook Air in sky blue. This is an upgrade for me, just pretty much in processor and memory and unified memory, because my MacBook Air 15 was the M3 with 8 gigs, 256 gigs of storage, and there's a space gray. So Apple did kind of this flip-flop thing where they gave the same device and then upgraded the unified memory on the one. So I didn't bother doing it. I was like, that's cool. But when they brought the M4 out, I was very hesitant. So I was able to sell my MacBook Air for full cost. And so I basically only paid $100 for this. And that was just to cover the taxes. So I sold the MacBook Air and bought this, but I got a higher memory this time. I got 512 gigs instead of 256 gigs, because when I was editing with that MacBook Air, every now and then I would get kind of frustrated with it. I'm like, okay, I'm running out. So I would have to get my external 1 terabyte and edit off of that. But 512 gigs in here should be enough. Now, it is kind of a bummer that the space gray is gone, but I still have a 13-inch MacBook Air M1. And so maybe I'll compare those in another video, maybe this video, I don't know. But let's get this unboxed here. So again here, 512 gigs in the sky blue. The sky blue should, in theory, look like a hint of blue. It looks like it's going to be more silver. So here's the cable. This is like a very slight hint of gray blue. I don't use these anyway, and it's got that little charger in there. But let's get to the laptop itself. Oh yeah, that definitely looks blue. In the right lighting, it for sure looks blue. Yeah, it looks good, man. It looks good. So on camera, you might see like a silver, but then I tilt it, it looks blue here in this hue. So, it's cool. I like it. So you have the headphone jack on this side, the 2 ports down here, Thunderbolt, and you got the MagSafe charging there. And obviously you can see I went to the 13-inch this time. The 15-inch is good. I just decided to get a 13-inch. I like the canvas, but I do edit at my desk more. And so when I'm traveling, I definitely enjoy having the smaller footprint with me, because I'm pretty much using Windows laptops for certain things, but my primary devices are all Mac. So maybe I'll go ahead and show you the 13-inch Air, the M1. So this is how much Apple has evolved from the previous gen. This is an M1 MacBook Air. You can see it only has the 2 Thunderbolt ports and the headphone jack. As far as the size goes, it's actually a little bigger, a little wider, possibly a little wider. Yeah. Then you look here, you can see the also famous slant to make this one thinner. But I can tell you this M1 feels a heck of a lot heavier. So here's the major difference here. You got the 2 ports and you got your MagSafe. Now, oh yeah, the M1 is a lot heavier than this M4, the hardware wise. But folks, if you have one of these, keep it. This thing still works like brand new. I love this design. I love this thin design like this. I think it's one of the best looking laptops that Apple has brought out, because remember the 12-inch one? But they've definitely come a long way with this one, because it is still thin all the way across, and you pretty much have the same footprint, but you have the additional MagSafe, which opens you up to 2 ports. So that's pretty cool, man. So here it is next to my M1 MacBook. It's definitely this M1 is heavy in comparison. So yeah, this is the MacBook Air 512 gig M4. It's really nice. It would be nice if they brought back those glowing logos there, but that is what it is. It's a hardware thing, I'm sure. But this is the front here, and look at it here. Look here. can see the opening, what it looks like on the opening. I do like the thin lip on here for opening, but I do like the more uniform look on this one as well. And the feet on the bottom obviously are much bigger. They did little small design cues, but other than that, folks, wow. This is my new MacBook Air that I will be using going forward for pretty much on the go now, since I got more storage. It's a shame that Apple charges so much to upgrade the memory in these things, but it is what it is. If you know Apple, you know Apple. So here's the Sky Blue 512, 16 gigs of unified memory. It looks blue. It looks kind of silverish most of the time, but with the right light hitting it, it looks blue. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you enjoy. Take care.